Craig? Mr. Craig?
I can't do that with Jason, Mr. Jason.
Can you tell me? Can ya?
It's Katherine Kinney, Krushes Kinetic Kindset from the core.
The core.
Buckle up, it's the Insurance Dudes Podcast.
Boom!
Oh, I feel like we've done that before.
Yeah,
I feel like we have done that before. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you guys?
Good.
We are doing good. We
Awesome.
are doing good. Right?
Should it be KK or Katherine Kinney?
KK, Katherine Kinney, KK.
KK, what's up, KK?
Hey guys, what's up? Living the dream.
Yes.
Did you know that Jason can actually do a really good Chewbacca noise?
I can't.
Listen to this. Like a
That was
sad
better
Chewbacca.
before.
That was really sad Chewbacca.
Actually, your laugh is more like it, I think, you know?
Yeah. I think you're right.
So we start the show off every time. If you haven't listened, then you're going to tell us what is the first concert that you ever went to?
Genesis.
Oh. Phil.
Would you say it was,
Yeah, it was Phil back then. I wish it was Peter Gabriel because I like Peter Gabriel.
would you say it
Gabriel's
was
good.
the genesis of your concert career?
Yeah.
Oh.
I love Genesis. I like Peter Gabriel, but I mean, it was awesome. Actually, actually, when I was like 8, I went to see Tony, Orlando, and Dawn. And,
Yes.
There we go.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. Everybody gives us like the high school version. It's like, no, you were dragged to something when you were younger.
yeah,
You know what I
totally
mean?
That was my first one. Yeah, but when I finally woke up and decided, yeah, I want to go to a concert. I want to go to Genesis. Okay, that's what I went to.
Nice.
That's
There
awesome.
you go.
Did you ever go see Peter Gabriel?
Oh yeah. Oh my God, I've seen
A million
him
times.
best concert.
Really?
Best concert. Yeah.
I'm more of a Phil fan, but that's
Yeah.
not what you want to hear.
It's okay. I like Phil too. I mean, they're all good. I just like what Peter's doing in the past, so that's cool.
Yeah. Well, they're both incredible.
Yeah,
Just to say the
incredible.
least.
Whatever, it's all good. Yeah. So
Yeah.
what do we
Let's
do?
get off of Phil. Get off the filthy Fridays.
Ooh, filthy.
We used to do filthy Fridays. Listen to Phil all day long.
Huh, interesting. Well, so you've been you're in this industry. Give us your background. How did you get here? Why are you here? Why do they love you? Tell us about KK.
I got in it because I've been in it since I was 5. Because my father had an agency for 32 years.
Okay.
I tried to do it with him 30 years ago, and he wasn't willing to pay me enough money.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, I'm out of here. So I am in Silicon Valley. So I went into high-tech sales, did it for 10 years, said, yeah, I'm pretty good sales. So he finally said, I'm ready to get out. And I said, cool. So I've been doing it for 20 years now. And I have bought his agency, his partners, and another agency 20 years ago.
Nice.
And
Independent.
I've been doing it for 20 years. I have one of the same staff members from the beginning, because it's how I treat my people and how I do my life. And now I'm on this mission. About 10 years ago or 15 years ago, I got into meditation, which helped me with this business because it's so stressful at times.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty positive, but the company that I work for always has different philosophies every year. So you got to change your philosophy.
That is so weird.
I know, exactly,
Huh.
So I have learned to be more positive about life and go, okay, it's not really my company. It's it's my company, but their philosophy. So I have to change my rules and do everything like that. And it's worked out great. It's really worked out great. It was a blessing that I learned it from my dad and his partner, because I really got to hear how the old school did it. And then I've learned how I like the new school. And so I'm about manifesting now, and I do it with my business, manifesting clients, manifesting, every time I take a phone call, I'm excited. Hate to say it, we had this system called Whoople at one time.
Oh, that might give away what company it is.
It was in the high tech business.
Uh-huh.
And I still say it's a great day at my company.
I've heard that before too.
And it changes the attitude of the person calling in. People are like, you're crazy. And I go, I love it. I love it because it totally changes the energy of a person going, I want to make a payment. I only got $4 in my account, or I have a claim and I don't know how to deal with this. And I go, it's all cool. We're going to walk you through it. That's why you called me. It's a great day. I'm going to figure it out for you.
Sure.
And so from there, I started doing this vision boarding and manifesting.
Mm-hmm.
So I manifested my house, my child, cars, money, my partner's heart transplant last year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait,
Heart
transplant?
Yep. He was at Stanford for 3 months last year. Here's a picture of him. And he got a heart transplant at Stanford last year, March 9th. And I was one of those crazy people in the hospital with all these things all over his walls. And they're like, what's that? And I'm all, oh, that's our vision board. That's our vision board. I made a vision board. I said, I could have something
awesome.
I could sit around here. And so we manifested not just one, but 4 hearts. 4 hearts
Wow.
came. I know. But the problem is you can't manifest your partner's heart. They got to manifest their own heart. So he finally woke up after seeing me manifest 3 of them that didn't work out for him. And he watched The Secret. And the next morning he calls me and says, I got a new heart. I got a heart. I got a heart. And now he's doing great.
So he's doing, okay. Because the last thing I wanted to hear was that there was a sad in that story. So that is awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah. So
is it, okay, you go, man.
I was going to say mindset's everything. And it's incredible that, we talk a lot about it in our agency with our producers about just mindset. It's like the mindset of the top producers, because we kind of fluctuate, right? The top producers in our agency always sound different, come in with a different attitude, produce a different vibe. So I'm huge on that. And I would probably think that everything I heard from you, 10 years ago, I would have said you were crazy. But I was also
10 years younger.
I think I was probably bussing tables at that time.
Yeah.
Right. Knowing everything, busting those tables.
Yeah.
But it's that's it. Like,
yeah.
I mean, it's mindset. Like you have a negative mindset and you're not producing those thoughts and everything else. It's like this. It's like when you're riding your bike. When I taught my daughter how to ride her bike, if she looks to the right, she'd always get scared of falling, would look down, and then her bike would go that direction. And I always use that analogy with like our salespeople and just pretty much anybody that I talk to, because it's true. Like if you keep your eyes ahead, you can drive straight. But as soon as you start like looking around, you're going to lead your bicycle in that direction.
A fear factor. Once you go into fear, you're scared and your mindset goes down that squirrely path, right? But if you can stay in that love zone, everything is great, everything's working out for me, then you're like, if you're on that bike, everything's working out for me, everything's working out for me, she'll do great. The minute she sees something that scares her, she's going to freak out. And it's 100%. True with 100%.
It takes a lot of practice to get to that place where you are self-aware enough to identify that, oh shoot, I'm becoming fearful again. I need to push that out. I need to go. What? So you meditate. You're Northern California. Of course you meditate. But doing things like that, and some people will think meditation is totally freaking woo woo, and this is insane. I don't have time for that. But there is nothing more powerful than hitting the reset button on your brain. Right. It's
the number one thing. If you want to manifest, you need to learn how to meditate.
Right.
So I don't even just meditate. I'm a meditation teacher, and I teach people how to do it like with their personality. So like the runners out there who are type A, I'm like, you need to do it wherever you're running and you're thinking about a mantra as you do it versus work? What are my numbers? Was my employees terrible? I got to fix this, that, Instead, you just do a mantra as you run. That is meditation. What I have teach people is meditation is if you just slow down, breathe, it's the gap from when you start your breathing to when you go and you release the air. That little quiet sound is the gap. That's when you start really feeling like it. And you really only need to do, I tell people to do it in their car. When they get in their car, meditate for 2 minutes.
With your eyes closed.
Well, I
While
tell
you're
people
driving.
to do it at lights. When you're at the light at nighttime, you close your eyes, and just close your eyes, and the guy's lights will go off in front of you. You'll know to go again,
Right. Yeah.
Right. And if you
Yeah.
do that, it's called segment intending. And if you segment intend each time you get in your car and go, okay, I'm going home. I can't wait to see my family. It's going to be great. You have a better energy source than getting in the car going, oh, well, work sucked today. Now I got to go home and probably do the laundry and cook. And, you just go down that negative road. But if you get in the car and reset yourself every time, it's positive. It's so amazing. It's so amazing. Yeah. I love it. I love it.
Usually when somebody has that kind of passion towards meditation and stuff, it usually comes from someone who didn't at one point. So take us through that journey. I mean, how did you get that mindset? Where did you learn that? And what were the changes
it happened in 2 ways. I was trying to get pregnant and in a very stressful job and couldn't get pregnant. Went to a support group. We sat around for 2 years bitching at each other about, it's Mother's Day, we don't have a kid. Oh, it's Christmas, we don't have a kid. So this RN says, hey, why don't you guys try this meditation class? And I'm like, and they're like, who's in? I was like, both hands up, I'm in. And everybody looked at me like, why, KK? And I'm like, because this shit is not working. Sorry if I
right.
And they all went, okay, well, we all took this class, and I swear to God, we all have 15-year-olds right now. And there was 8 of us in the class. That's when I knew meditation was powerful. So then I have the baby, everything's great. And then my baby, I don't know if you can see it, it's cancer. It's in a wheelchair.
No way.
Yep. 10 major surgeries.
Oh,
Handle that crap, right? 10.
That's rough.
10 surgeries, running an insurance agency, trying to make it all work. And I would sit there in the hospital going, something good has to come from this. Something good has to come from this. I don't know what it is, but I've always been a positive person. So why is this all happening? And then I just started seeing the gifts and being grateful for another day with my child. And the people that came in the room were always really, really amazing people. And that's where I learned to start making the transition into meditation, being grateful, journaling the good things versus the thing that was sitting in front of me in a wheelchair. Her face was always happy, which is good. But you have to change your mindset. Either way, you're going to go down the road, and I would not be doing this job I'm doing now. Both jobs, my insurance career and in my life coaching for helping people manifest their dreams.
The attitude of gratitude.
Every day. And it's so powerful. I mean, if people in this industry were to do this with their staff and appreciate them. I also believe in the 5 love signs. Have you guys ever heard of that? If you haven't, look it up.
Do it. It's
about how to support, start with your partner. What is your partner like? There's 5 signs: physical touch, gifts.
Oh yeah. The love languages.
Exactly, right?
Yes.
So the love languages, I do it not just at home, but I do it with my employees.
That's interesting.
Right? Not everybody's motivated by the money.
Jason, I'm going to tell you, it is 100% accurate. It is so crazy. What am I? I'm words of affirmation and touch, right?
Yep.
And my wife is gifts and acts of service.
Yep.
And so I could freaking, well, obviously a lot of guys are touch, but I could go put my arm around her, pat her, and she's like, get the fuck off me. I don't want any of that.
Yeah.
Right. And or tell, I could try to pump her up the way that I'll pump up my sales team. She doesn't care. She doesn't want anything. Get away from me. But if I empty the dishwasher, it's like she's on fire.
She's on fire. She's like, woohoo!
Yeah. And
That's
gifts,
easy.
like I bring her a gift, but not a gift that's going to make her do work. Like a gift, like even flowers kind of piss her off because she has to chop the bottoms off and put it in the vase. Like, but if I bring them and I cut the bottom off, which is sort of an act of service, and then put it in there,
Yeah.
oh, I'm winning, right?
You are
Like,
winning
wow.
big time.
But
And
there's-
then isn't that great? But if you
That
can learn
is.
to do that with your employees and finding out who they are, what they like, then you know how to motivate them better in your business. And you kind of say, okay, this group over here, you get money. This group over here, you get more time off. This people here want, to go be able to take their kids to the doctor and you don't feel bad about it, but you're not getting money and time off. You're like, you have to make a decision based on
no touch.
No touch, no touch, no touch. We'll drop that one,
We'll just put that one off to the side.
But every other one is powerful. And it's worked for me. It's been powerful knowing and I only do part-time employees. I don't do full-time because I'm in Silicon Valley. The average cost of a home here is $900,000. The average salary is $107,000. Sorry, I don't get paid that much. People in Arkansas get paid the same amount as I do. Okay. So I have to be smart on how I bring my employees in. Always, it's something my dad taught me. Don't put anybody more than 35 hours a week because you don't want to have to pay them overtime. So no one works more than 30 hours a week here. And I have a 75-year-old employee. She just likes to write thank you letters and keep everything organized,
Nice.
Yeah, and one of my rules used to be everybody had to be older than me, and then I got older. So at first, but that was true for like 18 years. For 18 years, I believe that everybody had to be older than me because guess what? They probably had a car accident. They probably had someone had to go in the hospital. They have dealt with life,
Wow.
And when you learn, 20-year-olds don't know that. They just know how to take a payment.
Right.
They get excited and they want to do more, but sometimes they walk in through some doors. You're like, oh my goodness, let's slow the train down,
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been doing it this way and I love it and thinking about selling my business so I can do this more.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So you can do more of the like leadership.
Yep. And looking at doing it in high-tech businesses who, like I'm at Google, I'm by Google, I always tell people I'm between Netflix, Apple, and PayPal. I mean, like I'm right in the middle of the triangle. I'm like right in the middle of the hood of Silicon Valley.
You just need one of those.
Just one.
And that's what I'm working on right now is having one of those take me on and be their individual coach. And I talked to someone, I said, I'm not working on HR because HR is not about the employees. HR is about the employer. And I get that because I've been an employer. But getting people to talk about the 5 love signs at work with managers, we'll call it the 4 love signs, and then just, teaching them, coaching them, motivating them, and then teaching them meditation and how to really find themselves centered. So they're better employees and they want to stay longer than whatever typical employee stays now, 2 years, and then they move on kind of thing.
Less here.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I'm sure it's a lot less. But
I mean,
2 years, that's a whole career.
It's crazy. I mean, it is a crazy day that we're living in. Everything does move so fast, but it's so important for us. When did the basics get so stuffed behind that we need to focus on them? Like, isn't the whole point of life and everything else is that connection? Right. Why is that so difficult for us?
I don't know, but it is because we're all having to do so many things so fast, and it's like, it's learning to take a breath and say, it's a great day. How can I help you? I'm going to make your life better. 1. And 2, we just need to slow down here and think about what the process is for you to make it easier. And I ended up coaching my clients half the time, like, slow down, let's breathe. Let's just breathe right now,
Yeah.
We're going to get through this,
And they become appreciative, like you slowed them down. You help slow somebody down and they're like, wow, that really gave me some perspective. That really, it's like, why are we just running around like freaking monkeys trying to do the next thing? It's crazy.
And it shows in my numbers, my retention is like 92%. And then we walk through, claims and what's going on in their life and stuff. And I'm happy to say my loss ratio is 36% because and I've taught all my staff to do the same thing. We've got to come from this philosophy of, hey, they're paying us, and so we have to service them in a way that meets their needs, not our needs.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's the biggest thing. Not every one of my clients needs life insurance. When they're 80 years old, they don't need life insurance. Okay.
Right.
So, and I have to say that to the corporation I work for. Everyone's like, hey, they don't all need life insurance, but the ones who do, I will bring it up, and I'll bring it up, but
yeah,
you just have to pick the story each time you get that phone call. So
yeah, whether it's sales or service, it's always meeting that person where they're at, not trying to get them where you are.
Right.
Which is usually the linear path that everybody wants to go down. Okay, I do it this way. I do this, and it's like, come on,
right.
think we're humans here. Talk to people.
Right, but you have to think strategically, like big vision. Like, what's this person needing today, based on they're 22 years old, they're single, they need this. To when they're okay, we're going to meet again in 5 years. When you get your relation, you set the path of what's going to happen for them, and you say, okay, that's when we're going to. Then you plant seeds. I'm always planting seeds. You're not ready for life insurance. You should get it now because it's a really great time to get it because it's better for your pocketbook. But 5 years, you're going to definitely need it. I planted the seed. They're going to buy it from me because they heard it from me, right? And but you have to teach people who do this how to think. And as agents, big picture. It's not about just getting the pot of gold for the end of the year for some bonus. It's doing things right for you and your agency and your customers.
Yep.
And that's one of the things my dad taught me at the very beginning is you do what's right for your clients, and always think of your clients for right. And you don't ever play any games. And if you do that, you're going to have a great career. And it's been great.
Number one piece of advice that you'd give anybody coming into the industry, would it be that?
I would say roll with the punches, be patient, and keep it positive.
Love it. Well, we are kind of at the end of our
I know.
We had a little bit of technical difficulty, but you know what? No, it's all good, man. I think that message is one that has come up a lot recently, is more of the heart set and the mindset and everything else, because it's really, we can do all these technical things, but if that's not right, dude, you're going to lose everyone, your staff, your new customers, clients, sorry, Craig, but however you ever want to say it. But like, honestly, like we're people, man. We all need love,
Right. And you have to get out of your ego and come from your heart center, what you were saying before. And the ones who are successful around here long-term, they'll come from their heart, I would say, from me watching this between my dad's, generation to my generation now. The ones who are in it, quick fix, they're gone in 5, 6, 7 years, right?
Yep.
And the people who come from their heart, they're in it for the long haul because they're doing all the right processes and you're making a difference, which is wonderful, and I love
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Well, KK, hopefully down the road we can have you longer. This is a quick. Well, we start with mindset here, and who knows where it'll go the next time.
That's right. I look forward to it. So,
and we definitely want to check in on the coaching. We will hope you land.
One of
the big dogs around you.
Yeah, big dogs.
Somebody. My agency. I'll come back and I'll bring.
When you sell.
Yes.
I am selling.
When you sell. So last thing, if somebody wants to find your coaching site and be able to go there and check it out, what's that website?
Okay, so it's not really up and running, but I use KK Life Coach. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram, kklifecoach@yahoo.com. And then I have a website if you want to go through there, but it's not perfect. But I pretty much use social media. That's another topic I can talk to you guys about, how great to use social media for your businesses. And it's free and grow your audience and all that stuff. So,
and that's where everybody's at.
Yeah. And it's free.
Yeah. Awesome.
So they should go to my they should probably go to my Facebook and Instagram so they can see what I've been doing on there. so that you
Awesome.
can get a feel about who I am and what I offer. Okay?
Awesome. Well, it
Love
has been
it.
a pleasure. And
Yay.
somebody's going to be delighted to hear from you. So thank you so much, KK.
So
And
much. It's so
talk
nice
to
to
you.
meet
Yeah,
you.
for sure. Thank
Have a
you.
blessed
Thank you so
day.
much. All right,
too.
you too.
Bye.
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 Hey, you've got to check out the Insurance Dudes Inner Circle coming soon, where you get extended interviews as well as live coffee talks in our private Facebook group. Join the mailing list today at theinsurancedudespodcast.com. Hey, thanks for checking out The Insurance Dudes. Hey, please subscribe. We got some really great stuff coming out.